You know, on the internet, you see videos and pictures of those really horrid, god-awful, welded, homemade exhausts. Well, today, we're gonna make one of those. So we're not done with the Nissan exhaust just yet. Turned out welding wire, at least the Princess Auto, is a lot cheaper than I thought. Probably get what you pay for, but cost me $32 for an 11-pound roll of MIG wire 030. So I'm gonna weld it together some more. Still a bit loud, and it definitely needs to be longer because it fills up the cab, which I kind of figured it would. But with it still being loud, I think I'm going to try put another muffler on it. Okay, we're back under the Nissan. And as you can see, it ends right where the cab ends. So at stoplights, I can smell it. It also doesn't help that I got that hole up here. So I got to remember to fill that in somehow, probably with a mirror. But we'll do this first. First off, this problem, before I start breaking something up there. It feels like I possibly already have. So I probably have exhaust leaks up there now somewhere. Great. And now you can see all that better. It's painted. And all you smell in the whole cab is this curing. I have no idea how long till that goes away. But yeah, first we're gonna do this, and then I might check for leaks up there, I guess, now that it feels broken. I probably shouldn't have driven it like this. Well, look at that, 2 mufflers. First I welded this on, and you want as much stress on the exhaust as possible, so you want to force it up into place and then force the bracket over. At least that's what I did. But you can put your stress on any way you want. And got a nice little drippy here. It's probably still hot. But other than that, it actually didn't weld too bad. I'm wondering if it was the wire was the problem with my welder. Like, I thought this stuff would be worse because it's just cheap Princess Auto stuff, but it actually, I mean, it doesn't look the best, but rusty with paint. But it welded actually pretty decent. This is a little close to the axle, but I don't have that much up travel, and it's already beat to hell anyways. As you can see, I mean, it was on my Golf, and my Golf was not that high. Like, so, I guess we can fire it up now, see how it goes. Oh, I gotta fix that hole way up there first. Then we'll fire this up and see how it sounds. If you notice, I've been backing this in, and today I drove it in. The reason for that is so that the exhaust will go that way when I try to run it, because I want to be down here and check for leaks and stuff. So, thinking ahead. So I didn't have room to put a mirror and weld at the same time. From what it looks like I completely missed it. Probably still a hole there, so we're just gonna call that good. I guess we're gonna start this up now. See if she leaks at all. How she sounds. Yeah, she sounds rather quiet. What you're actually hearing right now is the engine itself. Let's see. Still leaks here, but it actually feels better somehow. I checked all this earlier. It's good. Yeah, that, no leaks. And no, I'm not gonna paint that 1 foot chunk and the tailpipe. I'm gonna leave it like that because I like to, when I build things, have it so the next person to work on it goes, what the hell happened here? What idiot worked on this? I'm that idiot. I'm the idiot who worked on that. So we're gonna leave it like that. It actually idles pretty quiet. I can keep hearing a miss now. Notice that on the way home from work. Okay, let's not fall into the pit. We're filming at least. Nobody's coming. Okay. Oh yeah, she sounds a lot quieter now. Kind of happy with that actually. Oh yeah. Oh, mint. I can accept that. We'll have to take it for a test drive. See how it is. But first, dinner. Well, I'm glad that went well. Sounds pretty good. It's a lot quieter. So that should keep the neighbors happy, which is good because I get along with my neighbors, as I've mentioned a few times, and I like to keep it that way. That's the only reason I put that second muffler on. I like the way it sounded with just a thrush, but a little too noisy for getting along with your neighbors. So, but it sounds decent now, and it's all welded up. Doesn't leak except that one little spot. Oh well. And yeah, it doesn't rattle around, so improvement. And I can get up to speed because it's gained power. No clog cat anymore. Glad that I was able to get wire for the welder. Glad it's working good with that wire. I hope that actually was the problem and it works really good. Because I got a lot of projects coming up that I'd like to do. I'd like to do a lot on the Suburban. Cutting a lot of that truck out, welding a lot of it back in different places possibly, building bumpers for it, all sorts of stuff. I still got a lot to weld under the wrecker and the dually itself. Plus, you never know, I might have to do something for somebody else, you know, like Kings Must Rise. They might need me to build some brackets for the RX-7, or I got a buddy that last year he wanted me to do some welding some quarter panels on his Mustang, but that never went through, and you never know, he might want me to do something like that, or who knows what will happen. So I'd like to have a functional welder for when it does, because eventually I'd like to have my own company, whether it be fabricating or powder coating or whatever. I'd like to have my own company, make my own hours, answer only to me. So yeah, the welder's the start of it. And if your welder's crap, how are you going to put out some good products? So if not, if that welder's still crap, might try to get it fixed, or might just kind of get by with it until I can afford a new welder and then sell this one. I guess time will tell. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and yeah, we'll get working on the Suburban here soon, hopefully. Cutting and welding on that. There'll be lots of episodes of that, hopefully, over the winter. Speaking of winter, I'm going to go put a snow brush in the Nissan because it doesn't have one. And the other day, the windows were all iced up on my way to work. I didn't have anything to scrape them with, and it's cold tonight. So I know it's only mid-September, but it's Alberta.